Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the SAT. This is Chapter 11, Lesson 92, our final lesson. When do you spell a number out, and when do you write the figure? Today, numbers and numerals. Let's start with the general rule. Spell out any number you can write in one or two words, 12, 26, 99. If it would take three or more words, like 350, write the figure instead. And there's one rule that always wins. Never start a sentence with a numeral. 400 runners entered the race. You spell it out at the front, even if you'd normally use the figure. One or two words, spell it. Opening a sentence, always spell it. Some numbers always take numerals, the figures. Use numerals for large numbers paired with a word of amount. 2.8 million miles. Use them for decimals and percentages. 1.6, 30%. Use them for dollars and cents amounts. $9.95. For dates, April 17th, 1991. For exact times, 9:15 a.m. And for addresses above 10 and room numbers, room 2173. These precise technical numbers are clearer as figures, so write the numeral. Here's a rule students forget. When two related numbers appear in the same sentence and one of them must be a numeral, write the other as a numeral too, for consistency. You wouldn't write the shorter buildings are 50 feet high, dwarfed by ones as tall as 450 feet. Mixing the word 50 with the figure 450 looks off. Make them match, 50 feet and 450 feet. If one related number is a numeral, they all become numerals. One more pair of cases, centuries and decades. When you name a decade in words, spell it out. The Roaring Twenties, the Gay 90s. But when the century and decade are written together as a single unit, use numerals with an S. The 1930s, the 1970s, no apostrophe before that S. So, words when it's just the decade by name, figures plus S when the full year group is meant. Let's practice. Choose the form that follows the rules for numbers and numerals. Pause and try each. The sun is about 93 million miles away. A large number paired with a word of amount is written as a numeral plus the word. So the answer is 93 million. 762 transactions took place in the first hour. A number that opens a sentence is always spelled out, even a big one. So the answer is 762. The shorter buildings are only 50 feet high, dwarfed by ones as tall as 450 feet. Because the related number 450 is a numeral, 50 must be a numeral too. So the answer is 50 feet. Three more. Watch for percentages, decades, and numbers that can be written in just two words. Pause and try each. Only 26% of the students have cable. Percentages are written as numerals, so the answer is 26%. People called the 1970s the me decade. A century and decade expressed together as one unit use numerals plus S. So the answer is 1970s. You won $5,000 in the lottery? This amount can be written in just two words, so you spell it out. So the answer is $5,000. Let's wrap up our final lesson. Spell out numbers you can write in one or two words, and always spell out a number that opens a sentence. Use numerals for large amounts with a word of amount. For decimals and percentages, for money, dates, exact times, high addresses, and room numbers. Keep related numbers consistent and spell out a decade named in words, while using numerals plus S for a unit like the 1930s. And with that, you've completed grammar fundamentals for the SAT, from parts of speech all the way through punctuation, mechanics, and numbers. You now have the full toolkit the SAT rewards. Be proud of the work you've put in. Keep practicing what you've learned, and go show that test what you can do. Thank you for learning with me.